they're plants. Yes. Show love, be grateful, give thanks. They're grown organically, not artificially enhanced. These psychedelic compounds, they're medically advanced. They're not drugs, they're plants. Them tablets you're taking, they're profiting the banks. If you don't believe it's true, I'll make them talk to Frank, walk the plank. Psychedelics, they're important plants. I want some magic mushrooms for breakfast. And when I finish them, I'm asking for some extras. Dimethyltryptamine, that's next up. And when it comes to ayahuasca, I'm just reckless. Tripping out on psychedelic fungus. Sacred shapes spiraling, isometric wonders. Intertwining frequencies, prime generic numbers. I'm fighting evil entities with 9 electric nunchucks, it's mental. When I hallucinate, it's not just my imagination. I see entities residing in a spiritual dimension. These psychedelic compounds, they're altering my eyes to see a wider range of light of the visible light spectrum. Truth, that's stranger than fiction. This world that we're living in is mythical, I question. Everything that doesn't make sense to me, I research relentlessly.
Hello there friends, and welcome back to a new video. Today I wanted to roll a cocktail with hash and weed for you guys and just smoke it and then just chill out and talk to you guys about my goals in life, like what I will do when I get rich, because I don't want to be like everybody else who keeps saving their money and keep just growing their money more and more. I will save the world with my money. I will do good stuff with my money. I will tell you my goals in this video. So let's spark it up. So today I want to talk about something that bothers me in this world. That's all these greedy people, these big corporate people, that the big pharmaceutical companies, the big everything, the politicians, all McDonald's, all these big companies in the world, and all these big families, elite families, and all these people, all these famous actors, not all of them, but most of them, they just keep saving their money, buying like big mansions and having like 10 mansions around the world, or they just keep stacking up their money and properties. Like, they don't really care about helping the world. If that was the case, then one person wouldn't have $100 million and the other one was sleeping on the street. That's how reality is today. That makes me sick to my stomach, because when I get rich, and I'm saying when, because I know that if you really want something, then it will happen. If you just try your hardest and never give up, then it will happen. And my goals in my life is to help this world. I want to build schools, not these schools that this system has now, where everyone is in the same class because you're in the same age. No matter how smart you are, you're same class, same age. And there's like 1 + 1 is 2, and then you put up your hand. No, none of that. You learn the basics, and after you learn the basics, then you should focus on what you love doing, what you trying new stuff, trying to find your passion if you haven't found it when you're young. Not like forcing you to go to classes with advanced math and advanced chemical classes, whatever you call them. History, like, if you're not interested in these things, then you shouldn't have to like super study it and force your brain to something you don't want to do. You should find what they're good at, and like, oh, you're good at these 3 things, then maybe you want to do them more and just do one of these classes of what you need, like just to know your basics. Just focus on helping people achieve their dreams, like help people to reach their full potential and achieve their dreams. That's what I want school to do. The school I went to hindered me. I had to sit in classes where I knew everything already, and they forced me to sit there and wouldn't move me up a grade or anything, because they didn't want to. That didn't fit their system, how they wanted the school to work, because then other people would want to do it also, they said. Fuck that. Everybody should have a chance to grow if they want in school. You shouldn't be hindered just because you're smarter than other people your age. If you have a problem with like dyslexia or ADHD, then you get an extra teacher. The people that need help in school, they get like an extra teacher. But if you're smarter than you're supposed to be, then you just need to sit and wait for everybody else to finish and sit in classes that you hate. That's just weird. Of course, it's not like that all over the world, and it's getting better and better. But when I get rich, I'm gonna build schools that focus on helping kids reach their full potential. Schools today make you hate school and make you don't want to learn. Like, I know that since I was a kid, I knew that I could learn faster at my computer at home. Like, why am I going to school? Is what I was thinking every day. We should have schools that help people reach their full potential and have fun and like hang out with their friends while they're learning in nature and going out and doing stuff and learning, not just sitting in a classroom writing books. That's not how you get smart. Experiencing life is how you get smart, and experiencing stuff in real life. I just want schools to be real. All I'm trying to say is that the school system right now is broken. One more thing I want to do is I want to change the hospitals. I want to remove the stigma around nature that like right now if you go to the hospital all you get is synthetic man-made chemicals that are made in a lab with like powders and chemicals that you mix together. They just want to make as much money as possible and want it to be as easy as possible to create the drugs. Because if it was in nature, then you had to grow them, go pick them. They only grow like in the mountains or stuff like that. They've found synthetic drugs that they sell that are cheaper and easier to make. And that's really weird, because that's not how it's supposed to be. If I get money, I will start building real hospitals where I will take research teams, I will pay them lots and like take all the different plants from all over the world and make them research every single plant and like go back to the old medicines, but learn exactly how they work. Not like the old days where we knew kinda how they worked for some things. I want our advanced technology to know exactly what diet and what plants you need to cure what disease. That's what we should focus on in mainstream medicine right now. Not all these synthetic chemicals that we're feeding people. We should focus on meditation, diet, and different plants that you can cook into tea or herbal mixes to fix diseases. I promise you, with a correct diet and the correct plant and the correct mindset, you can cure any disease. We don't need these man-made synthetic chemicals. And that will be one of the things that I do. I will start building real hospitals with real healthcare from nature, not this scheme that these people have come up with to make as much money as possible. They don't want to cure you. They want to ease your symptoms so you feel better for a while, and then you come back and you need more pills because that pill had side effects, and then you need a pill for your blood that raised your blood pressure, and then it's just an endless cycle of pills to make money of you. They don't go to the root of the problem and cure your disease. Like, they don't want to do that. A patient cured is a customer lost. It's obvious if you start reading about it. And when I start making money, I promise you guys, all I want to do is help the world. I want to build schools. I want to build hospitals. I want to go around the world and just help people. I don't want billions of dollars in my bank account. I want money so I can not give it, but I can use the money to build stuff that will help people, not just straight out give people money, because that will not fix any problem. Then people just get greedy. No, I will teach people. I will make schools. I will teach them about how to be healthier. I will make real hospitals that teach you real stuff about nature, not this fake propaganda society that we're living in today. And when I manage to do that, I want to start building big eco-villages around the world where you're not allowed to use electricity all day, all night, all the time. You're like maybe 3 to 5 hours per day, and you have solar panels that give you that electricity. And then you're just a big community. No one has a job, like straight up job where you earn a salary. You just have a duty where you're the plant caretaker. You water the plants or you grow the potatoes, and then you just trade with each other and everybody helps each other. And then life is just about like growing your food and like seeing your neighbor and helping your neighbor. And then everybody's just a big community, and then you won't be depressed because we're tribal animals. Like, we've always been in tribes, but society has separated us and forced us into like working like slaves. We want to work together in communities. I think we can bring that back also if we start realizing it. We don't need so much outside from everything. If all the small places we lived at started being self-sufficient, like we started growing our own plants in big communities in every different states or communes, like small, you start focusing on stop wasting electricity, growing our own food, like organically grown, not all these synthetic fast processed GMO foods that we sell everywhere in the store. Just go back to the old days, but not really the old days. We use the new technology, but we limit it so we don't use it all the time, because we shouldn't use everything all the time. That's how addiction starts. You know, that's how we fuck up our brains and start getting addicted to stuff. We need to learn that if life was just about getting food and like hunting and like growing food and helping your neighbor and building your house and building your shed, what would you be stressed about? Like, you wouldn't be stressed about your job, you wouldn't be stressed about going there. You would just wake up, oh, today I want to do this, not like I have to do this. I want to grow my food so I can survive. I want to grow my house so I can have heat, and like, you want to do these things for your life to be comfortable. Right now, the job only gives you stress. Comfort you can have so easy in today's society if you want. Like, you maybe not all around the world, but it's easy to just lay on your couch for a while and just relax and skip your job. And but in the end, it all comes back to stress. Because if you quit your job and lay home, then you don't have any money after a while, and if you go to your job and you earn enough money, or you waste it all, you party too hard, and like, we shouldn't have all these things to think about. It's too much for our brains. We just want to survive. We want to grow our food. We want to build our houses. We want to have a community. Like, these things I think we need to go back to make the human race happy again. Then those who really want to live in the big cities and work their jobs and be stressed and like be slaves to big companies, yeah, sure, do that. I don't think anyone deep inside wants to do that. Like, if we had real tribal communities around the world, like with advanced technology and rules, and that everybody who lived there had to help each other and trade each other with foods and different things you grew, I'm 100% sure people would want that, and it would be much happier. You could still have like technology and stuff like that, but you limit it, and people can work within technology in those villages also, but limited. You don't need your phone 24/7. You don't need to know every news that happens around the world 24/7. That makes our mind sick to get to know so much information 24/7. We're not made to gather all this information. It's the modern struggle. Like, we're getting so much information 24/7. It's hurting our brains. People are getting depressed. They don't know what to do with their thoughts. They feel anxiety. It's the diet. It's the phones. It's the stress from the jobs. It's everything that the modern struggle is today. It's making people sick and unhappy. I think we need to change it. But to change it, sadly, I need something I don't really even want. I need money. I need money to build schools, hospitals, and starting movements to help these things. Because in reality, I don't even want money. I want to go build my house in the woods with my dear friends and more people, and like have a community and family. And I don't want money, but I want to change the world, and for that I need money. So I hope you understand what I mean. Like, I really don't like all these greedy people in this world, all these bankers, all these politicians. They have billions of dollars, and still they're just getting more. They're just saving it, saving for what? The world is dying. People are dying. People are cold on the street, and like, we're drilling all the oil, and we're destroying the atmosphere, and the woods are burning in Cali and in the Amazon rainforest, and everything's burning, and there's tornadoes, and the world is going to shit. And all these billionaires don't care. They just want more money. What do you guys think if everybody just woke up and wanted to help the world? Then the world would be fixed. But no, 50% of the world's money is owned by 1% of the world. And those people don't want to help the world. If they really wanted to, most of the world's problems would be fixed right now. And I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you about how shitty the world is. Because these people are so greedy that they only care about themselves. Their egos are so big that they need billions of dollars on their bank account to feel good. But it's not, they don't even feel good, I think. That's just fake happiness. You don't need $1 to feel good. You don't need anything to feel good. You need yourself, your true self. You need to think and get comfortable in yourself. Then you're happy. Of course, money will give you things that make you happier because you need money in this society we live in. If you want to go buy food, you need money. But that's what I've been trying to say. That's not how it's supposed to be. I want to change it. I want people to learn for free. I want hospitals to be for free. I just want everybody to trade favors between each other, between in villages, in tribal communities, but with advanced technology and rules about how much you're allowed to use technology, and remove money and banks and all this stupid shit. I can guarantee if we removed banks and big greedy corporations, our health would be better, we would be feeling better. Because all these commercials for McDonald's, Coca-Cola, that you hear on the radio, that you see on the TV, if you're watching the TV, that's neuro-linguistic programming. It's programming your mind to think in a different way. Like, you need it, you want it. Like, if you hear a thing over and over again, you will believe it, or it's good for you. Oh, you want it, you need it. It's time to wake up and stop being brainwashed by all these big corporations telling us to eat unhealthy, to take their pills, to do all these things. All we really need to do is meditate, eat plant-based, organic, real food without GMO, without chemicals, without numbers, without anything weird inside them, just real food, and meditate, relax, and maybe even work out a little bit. It will help you live a long life. And fasting also helps. Fasting is really good for immune system. We're only supposed to eat 2 times per day. You can check out Sadhguru about that. He's a super wise guru man from India. And there's also tons of research that fasting helps your immune system and other things in your body work better. Just Google it. And I have one last, crazy dream, just for myself, my own egotistical dream. First of all, I wake up every day and I want to help the world. I want to become rich so I can build good stuff for the rest of the world and give food and real medicines. That's my real purpose and goal in life, to help people. But then after I've achieved these things, I have my own goal that I really want to do. I want to sail all the seas on a big old wooden pirate ship, big one with a pirate flag and cannons and a whole crew, and just sail all the seas and oceans and just be a pirate and free. Because I think that sounds amazing. Just sail and stand in the top of the boat and and blow cannons at anyone who will try to rob you, like pirates outside Africa or something. Just blow them up, you know. But that's more of a dream, you know, not a real dream. I think it will happen. Maybe I will sail all the seas, but not have a pirate boat and blow up all these people. But, you know, I hope you understand what I mean. I want to be free and sail the seas. That's my own dream that I have. But my main purpose is, as I told you, to help people. That's what I wake up and think about. How can I make a video that explains to you guys how about to eat, how to do that, these plants, or here talk to you guys about my goals, how I want to help the world. That's what I think about when I wake up. People in the world that I want to help. And while we're on the topic of helping people, I talked about this in my Swedish video, but I might as well mention it in English. Religion. What is religion today? People have wars about religion. You're right, I'm right, no, he's right. And then they attack each other and kill each other about whose beliefs are correct. And just and there's people high up trying to make money, profit of religions, and just trying to brainwash people into fighting and thinking. We've lost our ways in religion. Religion isn't about who's right and who's wrong and whose rules is better and whose rules is not better. It's just people's opinions. They read the book and then they shared it with their friend and they thought about it in a different way than they did. That's just how stories are told. When you tell it to one person and tell it to the other person, they won't think about it the same way. People are different. You don't need to go around saying he's right, you're right. That's just your ego talking. Real religion, like real religion is just life rules, like how to be a good person. Be good to your neighbor, be kind there, don't think about too much about the past or stuff like this. Always remember you can be forgiven if you just, life rules. And who cares about whose religion is right? You should just walk around like, oh, you believe that? Oh, I believe this. Oh, okay. Fine, that's really cool. I respect your beliefs. It's cool that you're being a good human being. And they're like, oh, cool. I respect your beliefs. You're also being a good human being. And then who cares about who's right? I promise you, if there's a God or a higher being, if you just respect everybody and be kind to all and like be a good person, then you'll come to the place you want to come. Even if you thought that, oh, that guy was Jesus wasn't the son of God, or that guy wasn't the son of God. All of that doesn't matter if you know deep in your heart that you've been kind. That's why I like spirituality more. It's like spirituality is more like you can call yourself anything. You believe in souls and like energies. You don't know about the afterlife, or some people say they do and some people don't, and it doesn't matter because we all just know that if you're kind, then it will all be good. Like, be kind, be gentle, be respecting. And then your next life or your afterlife or your heaven or hell, you will come to the place you want to come if you're true to yourself and you're truly kind to other people. So I don't get all the fuss about these wars, about who's right and who's that. Can we stop arguing and stop being so egotistical? Because no one should fight about who's best at being kind. That's just really weird. I think that religion right now is just corrupted with high elite people that just want to make money of wars and telling people that their religion is wrong, so people should hate them, so they want to fight. So, and I'm not hating on anyone who's has a religion and is truly kind and believe in their religion. I don't want people to fight and have wars. I respect all religions. I respect all people that are truly kind souls inside. And that's how it should be. It shouldn't matter what people's opinions are about stuff in life or that. It should just be matter how you act, how you said thank you, or how you don't fight, or you understand what I mean. Be kind. So that was all for this video. I mostly just wanted to talk about my goals in life and what I want to do if and when I get rich. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.